If you are looking for some support for current affairs, if you are a fresher, you are a working professional, you are a repeater, but you want some support for current affairs, then I have a program for you. I have given the brochure and also the announcement video link in the description. You can watch if you are interested. Hello all, welcome back to Current Affairs Hitlist series. I'm Guna Mathivanan from Officers IAS Academy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about principles that govern this Artemis Accord. So peaceful exploration. So any country when they go to Mars, asteroids, comet or moon, their space exploration should be for peaceful purpose. There should be transparency in such event. There should be transparency to avoid confusion and conflicts. So between the member countries, okay, India is spending a spacecraft. What purpose we are doing it? What research we are going to conduct? There should be transparency, interoperability. That is, these member countries are now agreeing to come up with devices which are compatible. Put it simply, America is sending a spacecraft. Now there is some problem. Now India has sent a spacecraft. Now Indian spacecraft, they want to help the American spacecraft. There are two missions. To help each other, there should be compatibility. There should be compatibility. Okay. So for which we should have interoperability. So the nations participating in the Artemis program will strive to support interoperable systems to enhance the safety and sustainability. I go with one format, they come with other format, any help in the space. If there is no proper interoperability, there is no proper compatibility, then people will suffer. So we need proper help in space. See, put it simply, I have a petrol car, you have a diesel car. Now my petrol is over. Can I use your diesel and run my car? Not possible, right? If both the cars are running in petrol, maybe we can share the petrol. That is what they are trying to say here. Emergency assistance. So the member countries, they agree to render emergency assistance in the case of distress. Release of scientific data. So India is doing some research, America is doing some research, whatever data is collected, that should be available for public. That scientific information collected should be available for public. Preserving heritage. Preserving heritage. So let's say India has sent a rover lander to moon. That rover lander is in a particular location in moon. Okay, it has made some kind of drilling excavation. That is the first we have not built anything there, but however we have made some changes or we have made some small crater in that location. That is very significant to India. Right? So when we go to moon, not today or tomorrow, but maybe in future when we go to moon, we can say this is the location where India has launched the lander. This is the location India has sent the rover was moving. Right? This is the space. This is the location. We can go and celebrate that moment. Are you able to understand? So the heritage should be preserved in the outer space. Right? Deconfliction of activities. There should not be our space mission should not have any harmful interference with other space missions. There should not be any conflicting activities. And orbital debris. These member countries, they agree to safely dispose the debris. We have sent a satellite. At one point, the satellite stopped working. Right? So that satellite maybe it got damaged. That satellite maybe it got destroyed. The destroyed objects are called as the space debris. That space debris, that has to be safely removed from space, because these space debris can, it will be moving at a greater speed. India has sent a satellite. The satellite exploded. Now the exploded satellite, the parts of that satellite, it is going to roam in the space at a very high speed. Those are called as space debris. Those space debris, if it is not removed, if it is not filtered, it can hit other space objects. It can cause huge damage. So here, one of the principles is to safely dispose the debris. These are the principles of the Artemis Accord. So why it was in news? India joined this club. So the number of members has increased to 27. Now let me take this as an opportunity to explain about one more related topic, that is called as Artemis Mission. What we saw is Artemis Accord. Now what we are going to see is Artemis Mission. You have to think why. So I said Artemis Accord is an initiative of USA and 7 countries. Now, why USA named this accord as Artemis Accord? USA named this accord as Artemis Accord because we are sending, NASA is having an Artemis mission. NASA is having an Artemis mission. The Artemis mission aims to send humans to moon. So already as a part of Apollo mission, America has already sent a manned space mission to moon. Now once again, through Artemis mission, NASA is sending humans back to moon. Right? So this time in the Artemis mission, you are going to have 1 woman, and you are also going to have 1 person from the black community. Okay, so 4 individuals are going to travel to the space in which we have representation from women and representation from a black community as well. Right? So this Artemis mission has 3 missions. Artemis mission is a broader name. We have 3 missions. Artemis 1, Artemis 2, Artemis 3. Artemis 1, Artemis 2, Artemis 3. Okay, so Artemis 1, which was launched in 2022. This Artemis mission was launched in 2022. It will be a uncrewed space mission. So what America did is, that is NASA did is, it sent a spacecraft. That spacecraft came around the moon. It did some basic testing. It came back. So first mission was an uncrewed mission. There was no, it was an empty mission, uncrewed mission. A space shuttle was sent. It came around the moon and it came back. It collected information, it came back. Right. Now Artemis 2, this will be sent in 2025. The original plan was to finish all the 3 missions in 2024. But Artemis 2 is planned to be sent by 2025. So in this Artemis 2, we will have a crew on board. So in the spacecraft, we will put that 4 individuals. We will make them go to orbit the moon. Even this time, the Artemis 2, people will not be landed in the moon. Rather, they will go. First Artemis 1, there was no one in the crew. Empty crew was sent. In the second mission, you will have the crew on board. They will go with that spacecraft and they will come around the moon. They will not land in the moon. They will come around the moon. They will come back to Earth. Right. Then comes Artemis 3 as per the plan. 2026, this 3 will be executed. So here, people will be landed. People will be landed in the moon, in the South Pole. In the South Pole, right? America, this NASA is trying to land the humans in the moon, the South Pole, in the Artemis 3. Okay, so this is Artemis mission. Since I explained about Artemis Accord, you should also know about Artemis mission as well. Right? Got clarity?